Hey you guys, and welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you are a returning viewer. I know I keep going missing. Hopefully in my next video I can explain it, but this video isn't going to be too long. We're getting straight to the point with this install, this kinky straight wig from Klaiyi hair. Okay, we added some cute little curls to it to give it a little pizzazz, make it a little bit more, you know, just me, because when it was straight I wasn't really feeling it. I feel like it would give a lot more if it had some curls to it, so that's what we did. But getting straight into it, you guys, I already have my bald cap stretched out and on my head, and I'm cutting around my ears so that we can get started with melting this cap. So to mold my cap down to my head, I'm using my Ebon Wonder lace spray in the red can, and I'm just smoothing that out around my hairline and on my skin where I want it to lay at. And once I've done that, I take my blow dryer on a cool high setting and I blow dry that until it is completely dried down. I'm using my glue. I've been using the Get Crazy glue, and I'm using that around the sides of my cap because yeah, those don't be staying down too much, which it probably doesn't matter. Like, I probably could go without this step because you can't tell once you have the wig on, but I just like my wig cap to just be completed all the way, like on both sides completely, you know. So now that that is dried down, I'm taking my scissors and I'm cutting off the excess cap that we don't need. And now that that's done, I'm taking my Ruby Kisses cream foundation in the shade RD15 and this makeup brush that I got from the hair store, and I'm just kind of smoothing that all into the cap so it can give bald cap and give, you know, like, we're bald. I'll be having fun while I'm listening to my music. On my playlist is so fire. Like, maybe I should link it down below. Maybe that's what I should do, because I have let some of you guys add it. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I've posted on my story before. But anyways, that's not the point. So I'll just cut it around my ear tabs so we can have a more comfortable and not adjustable, but like a more comfortable install, because when you leave those on, it kind of just gets in the way. That's the best way I can explain it and put it. But yeah, I'm taking my Acifra alcohol and I'm taking off all of the excess makeup and excess oils around my skin before I applied this glue, just so the glue can stick better. And yeah, so the wig won't like try to slide off or it won't stick because it's too much going on with the glue interfering with, you know, the natural oils in my skin or the makeup that got on my skin from the ball cap. So yeah, we took care of that, and I'm going in with my first layer of glue. As you guys can see, I had to do it a little ghetto because the bottle broke, like it wouldn't open, so I had to like crack it open. So I had to take out the glue in a really weird way, so I was struggling a little bit. I mean, I made it work, but yeah, it wasn't the best application that I could have done, but that's okay. I did 4 layers total of this glue, and each time I'm blow drying it on a cool high setting until it is dry and tacky. And once I was done with that 4th layer, now I am scooting this wig right on up so we can put it onto this glue. Okay, so yeah, I'm trying to like map it out, make sure I put it directly where I want it to be. I feel like I kind of over plucked this wig, so me putting it right where like I wanted it to be, it kind of made my forehead look bigger than what it was, if that makes sense. Because like the way that I plucked it, it's like it could have been a little bit further up on my forehead to make it look more like my hairline. The look overall still came out really cute and one of my favorites, so it's all good. But yeah, to put on my elastic band, we're gonna leave that on for like 11 minutes. And in the meantime, I'm trying to get this part together, and I'm using my hot comb to just kind of straighten these hairs out in the front, just, you know, to pass time by. You know, the flatter the better. But I'm brushing out this hair. I was kind of just playing with it to see what it would look like if I brushed it out, and I figured I might as well if I'm going to curl it. So yeah, I'm getting this hair even flatter using my Care wax stick and my hot comb. As you guys can see, I'm really pressing my hot comb into that product so it can get flat. Okay, I hate a humpy back of the wig, but that's what the lace looks like after we have taken the band off. It looks really, really good. And I'm just taking my razor and I'm just sliding and gliding it you know, through this lace to get it off. I really don't know what it is, but I pluck my left side differently than I pluck my right side, and the left side always looks better, but the right side still doesn't look bad, but the right side kind of be over plucked. I don't know what that be, but yeah, I'm just cutting off some more of that extra lace with my small scissors because I can't really get it when it's on my left side, like get it cut exactly how I want to, so I use my scissors to help with that. Then I'm taking a small amount of glue to kind of help seal in that lace because it was a lifting, like all the lace did not get molded down in that moment when we first applied it, so we're just going in and retouching that. And this video is kind of moving a little too fast for me in this voiceover. But you guys see what I'm doing. I'm using that same cream foundation. I put that over my lace to blend it even more in with my skin. And then my red Ebon Wonder lace spray to tap that over my lace. And I let that sit for like a minute to get tacky. And then I put my band on. And now we're here. So I didn't want to go through each section to flatten it because I'm like, it's kinky straight. I don't want it to look super flat to where it looks unnatural. So I only went with 2 sections or 2 to 3 sections to kind of flatten out with my carrot care wax stick and my hot comb, and that worked pretty well. Like that's really all I needed to do, and I was being really precise with my hot comb. As you guys can see, like I'll be digging in to that hair, okay, with the hot comb. So now that that's done, now it's time for the baby hairs. As you guys can see, this is my right side, so the baby hairs, as you guys can already see, are pretty thin while I'm pulling them out. So I'm trying to get the perfect amount to make it look not too thin but not too thick either, because yeah, like the hairline was already pre-plucked before I bleached the knots, before I plucked it myself. So that's kind of why the hairline was over plucked a little bit, because I kind of did too much when the hairline was already kind of not over plucked, but pre-plucked for me. But yeah, you guys, I'm pulling out my baby hairs. Y'all know the usual the usual look, the usual vibe. Feel like the perfect vibe, not the why do I keep wanting to say vibe, the perfect like look for my baby hairs is when they're cut right above my eyebrow. Like that's when it ends, maybe a little bit shorter sometimes depending on the placement of my wig, but when my forehead is given the correct size it looks really good when my eyebrows are that short. Honestly, I feel like my sideburns look better when they're shorter. Like I'll be looking at my pictures and looking at like old videos and seeing like how do my baby hairs. Okay, let me not rant. Let me not rant. Let's get back to the video, you guys. I get lost when I talk to y'all. I just want to talk. But I'm using my Kiss Pro flat iron in a 1/2 inch, and I am using that to curl my baby hairs under on my sideburns and upwards for the ones in the front. And I've been using my spritz for my baby hairs, which will be linked down below. I don't know if I really like this technique anymore. Like I've been doing it, like I like the turnout of it, but for it to last, they kind of start to be crunchy. Like it be hella crunchy, you know? I don't know how to explain it. Like it'd be like stale. Like baby hairs be stale after like you keep putting the spray on your baby hairs. But anyways, I'm just kind of swooping it, trying to get it to look right, but they was looking a little too sparse, like too thin. So I grabbed that piece there, curled it, and I'm gonna cut it so it can blend in, so it can just look more cohesive with the wig and the hairline all together, using my finger to help mold that. Y'all know the tea looks really good. But yeah, y'all, that's what I did there. And this was kind of a struggle. Like I had to keep redoing this for like 5 minutes straight because the hair would not stay flat for shit. Like oh my gosh. I was trying to be fancy here and give it like a little swoop, a little curl to it and mold it, which it was cute, and I left it there and I went on to the next. But once I did the other one, I was like, yeah, I can't mimic the same thing over here. So I ended up switching that side over, which you guys will see here in a second. But Yeah, it would have been cute. It was cute in theory, but I couldn't get this side to be like that. And it actually looked better just being natural like that with this wig. So yeah, that's how I left it. And this is how we're looking. I sprayed some more of that Ebon Wonder lace spray on my lace so it can melt a little bit more. And you know, I'm feeling baby hairs. They look really natural, like really like fluffy almost. But I'm taking my bio silk and putting that throughout this hair before we add this heat to it to add some shine and add some just, you know, smoothness to the hair. It's kind of smooth this hair out. I pretty much wanted a blowout look when it came to these curls, so I took my curling iron. I honestly couldn't tell you what exactly barrel this is. I think it's 1.5 inch, but I really don't know, and I don't have the box anymore because I got it out of town. But yeah, you guys, basically I'm just taking every section and I'm wrapping it around my curling iron. I don't think I've ever did curling iron curls on this channel. Is this my first time? Yeah, you guys, I got myself a curling iron and I don't know how to do like the curls for real, but this technique, it works. Like, it does exactly what it needs to do. Just wrapping the hair around the barrel and leaving it there for like 10 seconds, holding it there, and then boom, like it'd be a little curl. And I really like how these curls came out. The more that I do it, I feel like the better I'll get at it. So, you know, it's gonna be a learning process for all of us, unless y'all know how to curl hair already. But yeah, you guys, I'm trying to get the sections correct, see, you know, because the hair falls in different ways, so I want to make sure that I'm getting the curls, you know, so it looks cohesive, you know. So yeah, that's what I'm doing here, you guys. I will say it takes a lot of patience to curl your hair and to do these kind of styles with your hair. Maybe that's why I don't do shit like this, because I don't be wanting to, like, in retrospect, sit here for that long and do my hair. But like, when you want your hair to look good, you're going to take the time to do it. So it felt really good, and it feels really good to kind of just have patience with the process and just let it all happen, you know, instead of like being like, oh, I can't wait to be done with this. More so like, this is going to be really good when I get done with this because I'm taking my time, you know. I love that mindset that I'm gaining now when it comes to this. Like, that's what curling my hair has showed me. But yeah, guys, I'm now making layers in the hair because yeah, it's not going to give when it's just like straight up like that. You got to layer it and pizzazz it up so it can look, you know, really cute. So I'm adding layers to this hair. I don't have a specific technique. I'm just kind of going by feel, just doing what I feel would look cute, just dragging those scissors down. And yeah, that's it. Since I cut those layers, the front of the hair, it wasn't really giving no more. I'm like, yeah, it can give a lot more if I recurl it. So that's what I did. I did it to both sides, and boom, like now I'm just taking my wide tooth comb to kind of just see what it's giving. Like, you know, you kind of really got to play with it. Like, when you do curls and layers, you really just have to play with it to see just what will look best. So yeah, I'm repeating that to this side too. And once that's done, I'm taking another section, cutting it. You know, you just got to tweak. It's just a tweaking process to get it exactly how you would like it to look. But it was looking good so far. I was feeling it. I'm like, okay, it's a wrap. I'm taking my Care wax stick to flatten this hair out even more, like a final touch type situation, y'all know. And also in the front to kind of just bump it up to give it that salon look. And my Ruby Kisses cream foundation in the shade RD09 in this small makeup brush to get this part looking seamless and like it's my hair. You got to smooth that out with your finger though, because you don't want it to just be sitting there, because then it don't look right. The last thing I'm going to do is comb out these baby hairs. I feel like it will look better the way that the hair was looking if they were combed out, looking fluffy and natural. So that's what I did, and that is going to be the end of it all. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for all the continuous support and subscribing to my channel and sticking with me, even though I'll be going MIA. Like, life be lifing, but you know, I always got y'all with the tutorials when I come back. So I'll see you guys in my next one.